show, the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to the Toast, and happy Tuesday, or should I say the first Tuesday in May? Very big day here at the Toast Studios. Hey, Jax, how you doing?
It is darn good. We have our Met Gala extravaganza today. Last night was the first Monday night in May.
Yes, and since, Joan Rivers has passed and everybody's afraid of being mean, Jackie and I are here just to let everyone know.
Take up the mantle.
We will do it. We will say what needs to be said, even though I actually don't have that many mean thoughts from last night.
No, me neither.
I have one overarching main thought.
Okay.
That's mean. Everything else is super positive, but one of my rants that I need to go on is like a niche mean comment. But other than that, I actually thought it was quite fabulous.
Yeah, what I liked about the theme, and we'll get into it, is that some people executed it excellently and they looked amazing, and then the people who didn't just looked a little boring, but nobody looked bad, which was
Nobody
kind of
was
nice.
uggo.
Nobody looked like a clown.
Actually,
who was clown-like?
Unfortunately, we're going to save our best and worst dressed, right?
Yeah, I have my best, of course, but worst, I'm going to wait till we evaluate everyone.
Oh, obviously, true to Turdy fashion, I had my worst before I had my best.
My worst is Ben Platt, even though he wasn't there, because he's my worst every year, and wherever he was last night, I'm sure he was looking terrible.
I love that. No, I agree. Everybody really got on board. I thought for sure it was going to be a confusing theme since it's menswear and men are always doing the absolute least at the Met Gala. But I thought it was a fabulous theme. I love how everybody executed it. I have so many thoughts. I watched the Vogue live stream. We're going to go through all the looks. Every year people ask us on YouTube, why don't you put up the photos of the celebrities' outfits? And it's like, girl, we don't want to get sued. So what we always do and what we're going to do this year, if you look at the description of the episode, wherever you're watching it, we're going to post the Vogue link that we are personally going through. We're going to go in order scrolling. We're not going to go through everybody.
We're not going to go through everybody.
There's some true nobodies there.
Skip the randos.
But, and the people we hate. But
classic.
We'll scroll through together and we'll go through all the outfits. And I'm sure all the stories are Met Gala related because everybody was just out and about last night.
Yeah, there was some news that emerged from the Met Gala. Mm-hmm. Most notably, Rihanna's pregnant.
Right.
So you can enjoy a little pregnancy with Rihanna.
She got in just at the 11th hour. How far along do you think she was? Based on her belly, 5 months?
I think less, maybe 4 months.
But it's her third pregnancy, so you look
sooner.
bigger.
Yeah. So let's say 4.
She's kind of always doing the most, and I need her to stop. I've been thinking a lot during my pregnancy about the fact that she did the Super Bowl pregnant. Meanwhile, literally me getting up to go to the bathroom is the Super Bowl. And yeah, here she is again, doing the Met Gala. I kind of need her to stop.
No, I know, but it's really sweet.
It is. And it's it is really nice to see somebody use all of her big moments to promote her motherhood,
Yeah.
She's not promoting Fenty. She's promoting just her family.
I also feel there's a big conversation, well, always, because people are always talking about women, but also just women in general and becoming moms and working and how do you be a successful woman and then have children and people push it off. And I love that she's just doing it. Bada bing, bada boom, another one.
No, if I had $1 billion company, I would also be doing it at all times.
You wouldn't feel no, now's not the time. We've got to take Fenty to the next level. There's always more you can do. So I think her being everyone on pause, I'm putting my family first. I think it's a great example for women.
It is, but it's not relatable because I think so much of what people, not everyone, but a lot of women wait financially, right? It's a lot of pressure to have a baby and it's really expensive. And that's what Mindy Kaling said once. And she was I'm so lucky. I literally designed my life. I made all this money and then I was able to have kids the way that I wanted. That's not how it normally works for people. So yes, it's really inspiring, but it's not applicable to everyone because I think a lot of people wait.
You're waiting for if you can't afford a child yet. But I'm talking about women who are kind of crushing it in their careers who are this is not the they have, it's not about the money. It's they want to reach all these benchmarks before they have kids and it just never feels like the right time. And it really never is the right time. But at a certain point you have to make the choice, I'm going to put this on pause. And so that Rihanna's doing it one after the other, I think it's a great example.
Yeah, it's nice. It's idyllic for sure.
Yeah.
We also have Dear Toasters, so it's kind of a really busy day here at HQ.
Yeah, it is. And I think we could get into Met Gala because that was my entire evening, was watching this forlorn live stream where nobody showed up and everybody was late and the interviews were genuinely painful. And I just wanted to see looks.
Yeah, and that's kind of one of my overarching points too. I feel like for so many years the Met Gala was this really exclusive, strict, no phones, really like sort of hoity-toity highbrow affair. And last night I was like, okay, people can show up wearing whatever they want. They can show up whenever they want. They can, I saw videos inside. Like it's always been, you can't see inside. The guest list, that's my one mean thought. I have a list of people who absolutely should not have been invited. Like it just felt like that sort of mean, exclusive, fashion-y allure is gone. Like it's too much. Like everyone can come whatever, wear whatever the fuck you want. Like no, bitch, there are rules. Where are the rules?
Yeah, especially when you watch the live stream and the biggest names didn't make it in time to be on the live stream, even though it was 3 hours. If you just saw the people that walked the carpet before 9 p.m., the star power was not there.
I was wondering why so many people, like there was a bunch of star power in the very beginning, which doesn't really happen on red carpets. Everybody shows up at the end. But I guess it's like a logistics nightmare and people just got there just not to miss it. But then I kept thinking, I'm like, Zendaya's inside for 3 hours waiting for the party to start?
I'm sure there's party happening. I'm sure there's food and drinks and music.
But not the official performances, the exhibit, like it doesn't really start.
I'm sure there's things to do. You could take like a bunch of, you could do the videos that they do. I'm sure it's way less stressful to get there on time and be a little bored at the party than to be like Kim in the bus with her security stepping on her dress in literally what looked like the worst mood ever, being so late and missing the live stream and not getting to chat with Lala, her bestie, at the top of the steps.
And I'm sorry, I have some harsh words for Lala as well. I think maybe it's time to take a year off. You asking every single person the same exact question, when you heard that this was the theme, what were you most excited about? And then every single person, unless it was a person who was really well versed in Black dandyism, every single person had the same answer. I was just really looking forward to seeing how everybody else was going to interpret it.
Yeah, I guess like if you're just going to ask the one question, then really anybody could do that job. However, I actually didn't have an issue with Lala. I think she's great at her job. She is a professional host. She's friends with so many people who go there. They obviously feel comfortable with her. And it's a short, succinct, like inoffensive conversation.
That's how I've always felt about Lala. She's the perfect person to have at the top. She's professional. Everybody knows her. And I felt as though she sort of rested on her laurels this year. And she, like, I think they need to take the job away from her because now it's just like she's come to expect it and she's not doing her best.
But the odds that they give it to someone who's going to do a better job than her are incredibly slim.
Okay, so then Tiana and Ego Nwodum downstairs. Tiana Taylor, speaking into a microphone is not for you. I think that you have more skills, and I don't think you should do this again. I thought Ego Nwodum was great, and I felt like Tiana kept like talking over her, and Ego knows everyone because most of these people have come in and done SNL, so that was like the initial, like they always had something to talk about, whether it be SNL. And so I think she did a good job, and Tiana Taylor like might have been my best dressed, but she was one of the worst interviewers and she could not figure out how to talk into the microphone. And I just feel like that's kind of basic when you're an interviewer. So the Vogue live stream, I didn't watch E. I watched Vogue exclusively because it's literally the Vogue Met Gala. I don't know why I would be watching E when she's like on the carpet, like with the worst
past
access.
The flowers and a ring light.
Vogue has the best access.
Yeah. And they have 2 stops.
Yeah. I just, I think they needed an overhaul in terms of their audio, their video, and their hired talent.
I agree. I didn't like the Tiana and Ego interviews. She might have been my best dressed as well, or one of them, but not my best host.
Interviewer, yeah.
And also I thought that they made Lala look even better.
Yes, they did. They were having way more tech issues down there. Like I did not hear one thing, and every person who came by like wasn't told to talk into the microphone, although I assume it's just sort of like, it's just kind of understood, like we're giving you a microphone, talk into it. But they had this booth. It should have been completely like soundproofed. It was really poor quality.
But also like when Lala was talking to someone and their mic was low, she put her mic in, like that's
professional.
A professional. She gave us her mic.
So I just wish the conversations were more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. But we're there for the fashion and judge we shall.
Oh, we shall. I wish there were more like true Uggo looks that I could read to Bill.
No, it wasn't an Uggo night.
It wasn't an Uggo night, and I feel like everybody really tried to toe the line of being like respectful and pargy. So I don't have that many mean thoughts, but there are 2 people who were so hideously dressed.
I need to know who it was.
Do you want to guess?
Maybe I need to remember. Like I need to look at the picture. So maybe as we're, but it's definitely men because I just feel like you wouldn't be going so hard on women.
It is 2 women.
Oh, how exciting.
You think I wouldn't be going hard on a woman?
I don't know. Like you're calling them ugly. Like you're just going.
I didn't say ugly. I didn't say they were ugly.
You're calling them looks ugly.
I said Uggo.
I don't know. I just feel like you would go harder with men, and I'm excited.
The men, like, I don't know. Men don't make an impact. They do they do nothing. Like,
yeah, but at least for this theme, this was actually. I guess you could have shown up like in a handsome tux and been fine, but really no one did that because there was so much for men to work with.
Yeah, no, it was an easier night for men, which has never happened.
Yeah. But without further ado, let's get into the Fast 5 stories and Met Gala recap that you need to know.
And the Fast 5 stories that you need to know are brought to you by Booking.com. Listing your vacation rental on Booking.com opens the door to more guests. Booking.com is one of the most downloaded travel apps in the world. It makes it the place to list your vacation rentals if you want to earn more consistent bookings, reach new markets, and turn hosting into a steady income. Over the past 25 years, they have helped more than 1.8 billion vacation rental guests find places to stay. So why not help them find yours? It's not just access to amazing guests. Booking.com also makes it easy for you to turn your growing business. You can chat with guests, accept or decline bookings, have total control over your property's calendar and the finances. So it's really hosting on your terms. The best part is that getting started is so easy. In less than 15 minutes, you can register your property, and nearly half of partners get their first booking within a week. Plus, if you're already listed on another site, Booking.com makes it so easy. You can import your property information, get going right away, so you don't have to like re-upload all the same photos, rewrite the same descriptions. Whether you're looking to earn extra income, fill vacant weekends, or grow your business, head over to Booking.com to see how you can get started today. Their reach is global, the bookings are consistent, and the control is yours. If you have a property that you list and it's not on Booking.com, highly recommend. It's just a great way to like create passive income, and Booking.com is so user friendly. So for the bookings you've always dreamed of, list your property on Booking.com. Booking.com, Booking.
Yeah.
Today's episode is brought to you by ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program. When you have a pet, you love taking care of them because in their own way, they take care of you. But even if you're the best pet parent in the world, unpredictable things can happen. Fortunately, you can always give your care a boost with the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance. Your pet is a part of your family and you want the best for them no matter what. Vet bills can really add up, and that's why you should check out pet insurance. And the ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program offers customizable accident and illness plans, making it easier for pet parents like yourself to get the pet the care that they may need. ASPCA Pet Health Insurance Program has been around for 18 years. They've helped more than 600,000 pets during that time, and they allow you to customize your plan. So it helps ensure that your pet's plan is as unique as they are. Vet bills truly can add up, especially when you're least expecting it. And like if you're already dealing with that emotionally, it's really hard to also deal with it financially. So having ASPCA on your side is super simple. You use their app to submit a claim. You'll receive a reimbursement for eligible vet bills, and it'll go directly into your bank account. So to explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. Again, that's aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. This is a paid advertisement. Insurance is underwritten by either Independence American Insurance Company or United States Fire Insurance Company and produced by PTZ Insurance Agency Limited. The ASPCA is not an insurer and is not engaged in the business of insurance. So to explore coverage, visit aspcapetinsurance.com/toast. That's aspcapetinsurance.com/TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Roe. Getting your hands on Ozempic or Wegovy is enough of a hassle. Negotiating with insurance should not be something else that you need to worry about. So if you're curious about Ozempic or Wegovy, not sure if your insurance covers it, that's where Roe comes in. Roe's insurance checker lets you know if you're covered for GLP-1s for free. So Roe can help you understand if GLP-1s like Ozempic, Wegovy, these types of medications, understand if they're right for you and what your goals are. But that's just the beginning. If you are eligible for GLP-1s and you want to see if you're covered, all you have to do is submit your insurance and Roe will take care of the rest. So there's no paperwork, no negotiating, no waiting on hold. Roe's free insurance checker will send you a comprehensive report of your coverage details so you can make a decision that's right for you and your goals and your budget. Plus, Roe members have support throughout the process. You'll have access to your provider on demand for any questions. Join the over 350,000 people who've trusted Roe to check their coverage for free. I feel like Roe is a company I should have started. Like, not only are they like committed to getting people GLP-1 medications, but they're committed to like taking so much of the confusion out of it. I get so many questions because I did GLP-1, people being like, where do I go? Who do I talk to? Does insurance cover it? I'm like, sorry, I'm not a medical provider. But the fact that Roe is like coming up with all these different ways just to help people understand these medications, I love. And I think a huge concern is like, is your insurance going to cover it? Because it's the difference of so much money per month. And their free insurance checker is kind of like a fabulous item. So go to roe.co/toast for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/toast to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to roe.co/safety for black box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications.
Thank you, TLP1s.
All right, let's dive in. Again, we are on the Vogue. Check the link in our description. Follow along with us.
Follow along with us. As a reminder, this year, the event celebrated Superfine Tailoring Black Style, which is on view at the Met from May 10th to October 26th. The new showcase explores the importance of clothing and style to the formation of Black identities in the Atlantic diaspora and will be arranged by 12 characteristics of Black dandyism. To reflect the theme this year, the dress code for the Met Gala was dubbed Tailored for You, a sartorial mood that is purposefully designed to provide guidance and invite creative interpretation. The exhibition holds a strong focus on menswear and suiting, and so we saw many Met Gala looks leaning into tailoring. That was one of the words of the night, tailor-made.
Yeah, if you wore any type of like suit tuxedo, like you were automatically in dress code, marked safe. Like you can be in theme, and then we can decide from there. Some people like truly showed up saying, and they were admitting this in her interview, Anne Hathaway, like, I'm not in theme. I'm here to be inspired.
So she took a page out of Andre Leon Talley's book, who is like an example of Black dandyism. So she just went like very direct, inspired by him. So
she literally didn't explain how her outfit was inspired by him. It was Carolina Herrera.
I think like the big collared shirt, and I think she thought that Andre would love it. You will love it.
That's what she said. She said, I just wore this outfit because I knew Andre would love it. I'm sorry, like that's not in theme. I also have to call out Queen Miley Cyrus. Like seriously, try less to be in theme.
Yeah, I'm sure like if you looked at the exhibit and the 12 examples of Black dandyism, like maybe there you could figure it out. But I do think some people like broke off a piece of the theme, a piece for Serena Williams, because every dandy needs a gown as well.
Right.
So like, yeah, sometimes you don't come at it like the whole thing. Some people were very obvious. They wore a dress that had like a suit on top of it.
Right, or like a tie.
Right. But sometimes you go into a niche category and that works too. So Anne Hathaway was someone to me who I didn't think she wasn't my best dressed by any means, but I thought she looked really nice and really beautiful. She was able to tie back to the theme, and like, that's great. Like,
I thought her outfit was like giving dinner dance at your son's school.
It was like more so boring than it was bad.
And it wasn't on theme. Like her interview, like that was good media training. But like I heard what you said, like you weren't in theme.
And I feel like she's resting on her new face a lot. Everyone's really excited.
Everyone's talking about it.
That she did something with her face. No one can identify what, which is the best kind of new face. And she looks really beautiful. So I think all she had to do was just show up as herself.
Agreed.
And people are loving her right now, so she's just going with it.
Yeah, and I'm here like to be a hater and say like your outfit wasn't in theme and it wasn't that pretty.
You're not very pretty and you're not
very bright. Not me saying I didn't have that many mean thoughts. Lol.
Okay, first up in the Vogue article is Rihanna, who of course missed the live stream as she always does, but walked the carpet, took photos, and showed us her new belly that she showed us earlier in the day.
So my issue with the live stream actually doesn't include Rihanna. Like Rihanna is too cool to care. She misses every live stream. It's not like I think she missed it on purpose. Like I don't think she cared. I
agree.
So I would have loved to have seen her on the live stream, but that's Rihanna. Like she's too cool for school. I'm not talking about Rihanna when I'm talking about all the celebrities that we missed. She looks fabulous. Like, I don't know what we expected. Is it my favorite Met Gala look of hers ever? No, but I love the belly. The outfit is completely in theme. She looks gorgeous. Like literally no notes.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Love the belly love.
Next up is one of our hosts, Coleman Domingo, and I'm so glad he outfit changed because when he showed up in this big blue robe, I was like, this is so silly. This is just
Andre
not.
Leon Talley.
I know, but like it's also just not beautiful. Do you know what I mean?
But it is not beautiful. What do you mean?
It's just not. It's just a robe. Like, it's just, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I was let down because he is like every award season.
Well, he's a chair.
He's a chair, but he's also like one of the best dressed men in Hollywood. And that's why like he was chosen for a chair. And that's why there was like a lot of hype. And then he showed up in this with the bib and the robe. And I was like, oh.
Andre Leon Talley.
And then he took off the robe and had like a really fab suit on underneath. And all was well with Turdy.
Yeah, I just want to say I read Andre Leon Talley's memoir.
Yes, you did.
So if you're finding that I am just very braggadocious about my knowledge of Andre Leon Talley, it's because I read his memoir. And by the way, it's really good. I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
And I'm glad that I read it not just in time. I read it a few years ago, but considering this theme, I'm glad I read it.
And you say that this is Andre Leon Talley inspired because why?
Like he would wear a big blue cape like this.
He did wear like lots of like robes and capes and like oversized. I don't know if I ever I don't think he would ever wear this.
I think it's an interpretation. He didn't take it out of Andre's closet, But it's an interpretation. And then Coleman did change, like, how many times? I feel like I kept seeing him in different outfits.
Oh, I only saw a second one, but he was at a lot of the pre-Met Gala events because he's a host. So you probably saw like a lot of paparazzi pictures of him in like official Met Gala garb.
Yeah. So then he did take off the robe and he stunned with another look.
Slayed. Like that was a perfect look for the theme.
Yeah. Next we have Lewis Hamilton, another co-chair of the gala, straight from F1 to the Metropolitan Museum. Looking great.
He's so cute. Handsome young fella.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. I don't have that many thoughts on like menswear. Sorry.
Me neither, unless you did something so crazy, which I thought like, or Coleman Domingo's bib was like a little nutty.
Oh, that's so crazy. I didn't find it to be nutty. Next we have Pharrell, who is also a co-chair, of course. Big figure of the night because a lot of people were dressed by him. They wore Louis Vuitton from his collections. He was just like very much inspired a lot of people for the evening. He dressed Sabrina.
Yes, he did great work. He dressed a lot of really great people.
Everyone who was dressed by him or wearing Louis Vuitton seriously looked amazing.
His outfit is on theme. It's well tailored. It's handsome. It's not crazy. It's very much, he is a designer. Designers aren't supposed to be like, hey, look at me. So I think it's really an appropriate outfit.
Yeah. Next we have A$AP Rocky. This is the first time I'm seeing him because I did not see him on the carpet.
I saw him on the carpet and I was just reminded he's such a handsome young man. Like his face, he's really very handsome. A lot of people were quick to notice. I think another, like if you wore a suit, like you were,
Check.
in theme. If you had a cane, you were also in theme.
Oh yeah.
And so he had a cane that the handle looks like a gun. It's like a bedazzled gun, which is obviously very cool. It is a really crazy thing to do because he was just like cleared of gun charges.
Oh, that is crazy. It's also an umbrella.
Oh, and it was raining in New York City last night.
Multi-purpose.
He looked very handsome. He got there hours before his wife.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even see him. I actually would have expected he would have done a little more. This like feels a little low key for him.
Yeah, I think also like a cornerstone of Black dandyism is color and like having fun with color and texture. And I saw a lot of people wore black.
Yeah.
Which is fine and it's good and in theme, but I feel like he's someone who could have had a lot more fun with color.
Yeah, agreed. Next, we have Emma Chamberlain, who this is one of two looks. She wound up changing into Courage's look for her interviews and was sourced from eBay. There was a big eBay partnership last night, and Emma is at the helm of it. She looks cute.
This is not for me. She looks like the mom from Lizzie McGuire.
She does. Well, that's a statement on her hair, not the dress.
The glasses too. No, the dress. So like 3 different people wore an iteration of this dress. Suki Waterhouse, Zuri Hall, and Emma Chamberlain. Like a halter tuxedo suit dress.
Like a suit taped onto a dress.
Yes, like with no back. And so I don't love it. And if I had to choose one of my favorites, it was Suki Waterhouse. This era Emma Chamberlain's in is just not my personal era. I feel like she's like a shoe-in. She always is going to be the first one. And I thought she was on the carpet first because she hosts the red carpet, but I didn't see her hosting.
But then she went and spoke to Tiana and Ego, and she said that she was hosting, but I didn't see any
Maybe
hosting.
like a TikTok?
Maybe like a TikTok.
I expect a lot from her. I expect a lot from her, and this is just mid.
This feels like Emma to me.
Okay, it feels like current Emma, which is not my personal vibe.
Okay. Next, Lala Anthony.
I don't really have thoughts.
Yeah, no, I don't have thoughts. Like, I don't love it, but she looks nice and beautiful.
Yeah, she's a great girl.
She's a great gal. She is.
She is. I love her.
Teyana Taylor looked amazing.
Best dressed. And it was great that she showed up first because, I think if people were confused about the theme or didn't understand the theme, this is practical application of policy.
And it has many of the elements of Black dandyism. So we have cane, we have suit, we have cape, we have top hat, we have feather, we have pinstripe.
Pinstripe is another thing. Like if you wore a pinstripe, you were good.
Chain belt.
The hat too.
I think she actually has like all 12. I don't know how many elements there are. I feel like maybe 12. I think she has all 12.
She's
feather.
definitely.
Flower.
She's a top 2. Like she really looks.
Oh, she's
sick.
top 2 for you?
Top 3. She also. So much of Black dandyism, I feel, is how you carry yourself. And that's something I was feeling the whole night. Because when they were showing like images and references, everyone was like, they weren't trying so hard, right? Like this was just like a natural expression of your style. And they weren't like, and so when all these like celebrities were on the red carpet, like doing so fucking much, like posing so hard and outfit changes, I was like, that's like the opposite of Black Dandyism. Black Dandyism is very much like swagger, right? And just like, it's how you carry yourself. And that's why Teyana really slayed, because you just saw her walking like this outfit. She was wearing the outfit. The outfit wasn't wearing her.
Yeah. And maybe there were some people doing too much. And I think also now thinking about it that way, there are people not doing enough who maybe were like a little like meek and hunched over and not feeling confident.
Right. And so that's why Teyana is such a well done look, because obviously the outfit's completely on theme and
It's there from the inside out.
But she's carrying it too. Like, it's also an attitude, I feel.
I agree. Next, Ego Nwodum.
I thought she looked great.
Oh.
Like, I have no issues with this.
I don't love it, but it's like, yeah, no issue. Cute.
It's not offensive. Oh, we need to move on to Zendaya.
Next, Zendaya. So she showed everyone up, put everyone to shame. She literally was like 7 feet tall. I don't know if she's that tall and she was wearing stilts, but even when she was standing in the line waiting to take pictures, like head and shoulders above everyone else, literally and metaphorically.
Yeah. Yep. She was the one who really made me realize like how silly everybody else looked, because I saw her, Diana Ross was right in front of her. So I saw her waiting for Diana Ross to finish the carpet. So she's just standing there. She doesn't have a purse. She doesn't have like a million, accessories, like a cane. She's just like so chill. Her hands are by her side and she's just really carrying herself so sophisticated. I'm like, oh my God, all these other people look so silly.
No, she's able
not
to
even
walk
trying
without someone carrying her dress behind her and giving her hands on each side. Like, she's just comfortable. She's moving well and she looks incredible.
There was also an actress from Shogun, I forget her name, who wore something extremely similar. And everybody's like, I can't believe Law Roach would put Zendaya in something. I just want to be clear. These were two completely different outfits. Yes, they were both white suits and white hats. And they were like aesthetically pretty much the same. But it was literally that scene in Devil Wears Prada. Like, first of all, Zendaya's outfit is tailored, which is, I think, also like a huge point in her column for the theme. Like, the pants are tailored so perfectly. It's the crazy, like, I've never seen a suit so well tailored. It's also giving Meredith Blake.
Yeah. No, I thought it was fantastic. Like,
fantastic.
Top of the heap.
Agreed.
Next, we have Hailey Bieber, who I think really shocked everyone in the simplicity of the outfit. Looks like something you wear to dinner with the girls. She wore a black blazer dress, tights and heels, and just beautiful glam. Like, didn't do the most. So I was surprised by that, but she looks great, but it's like not show stopping.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically a blazer, so she's checked.
in theme.
Right. I'm just not in a place in my life where I'm going to say negative things about Hailey Bieber. I just feel like she gets enough of that. So it was not my favorite look of hers. It was not super inspiring or different or risky, but maybe she just doesn't want to be talked about. Like, it's like enough. So she just wanted to wear a safe outfit. That's if I'm reading too deep into this, that's what I'm reading.
Perhaps. It just feels like if you or I or anyone were invited to the Met Gala, this was the theme and you had to pick something from your closet, like, this is what you would wear. You'd be in theme, but you're not going to be like the most exciting. Like, remember when she wore that thong gown? Like,
of course, that's the best look ever.
The best look ever. So I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like it's actually reflective of like the place she's in her life. She does not want to be spoken about.
Yeah.
But like she had to go to the Met Gala for work.
Okay. She arrived with Kendall Jenner
at the 11th hour.
At the 11th hour. I think Kendall was waiting for her sisters. They were taking too long, and she was like, and Hailey was ready because it took her 2 seconds. And they were like, okay, let's just go and make the carpet and we'll go together.
And like for Kendall, they all work in fashion, but like Kendall really is like the most fashiony of the sisters. Like, this is her actual job. So I don't think she could like afford to be rude and not show up or miss the carpet. She looks amazing in everything she wears. And I don't want to be negative because like it's like a gray suit. Like, it's ugly. But I'm going to be positive and say this. I like that she did something different.
It's just a shame because you know how I feel about Kendall Jenner at the Met Gala. She could actually wear anything. Anyone who's on the worst dress, like if you put it on Kendall, it would be the best dress. Like, she just has the face, the body, and the persona of the Met Gala. There are plenty of models who walk around. I'm not like, put that on. Kendall is the one.
Yes.
Everything
she saves the carpet every year.
Everything she wears, like, I just see it differently on her. I'm sorry, and I'm biased towards her, but I feel like the rest of the year I'm pretty critical of her. So I'm totally fine, like, just like propping her up here. So again, like, she looks beautiful and she is beautiful, but I agree, like, it's not something that I'm getting really excited about.
The color is so gray.
It's very matronly. It's maiden. It's like old maiden type of shoes.
And then her after party look is very much in theme. She's going for like a more matronly vibe, which I like. Like, it's cool to see people switch up the whole aesthetic. And so her after party outfit matches. And it was much better. It was like this big wide brim hat and like this very Audrey Hepburn. And it was very pretty. And I actually like this category for her. But this particular look is not my favorite.
Yeah, just a bummer.
Yeah, bummer.
Especially like we waited all night to see a Kardashian. We see her and it's bummed out.
And anybody else finding like the Carlisle and the Mark Hotel pictures like to be annoying?
Yeah, I actually was trying to avoid them because I find I like the look better when I see it as it's intended to be seen in movement on the carpet, not a photo before, like not something blurry. I saw Kim's because she posted TikTok with North and like it definitely like took away from.
It ruins it.
Yeah.
And like I saw people like being really critical of Doechii because she left the hotel in like an actual tent. But you know what? I saw her for the first time on the carpet and it's just a better experience.
I agree.
It is. And I think like some people should start staying at the Holiday Inn. There'll be no traffic.
I think the Met should have like a floor upstairs where people could get ready and that way they can be on time and we don't get spoilers.
And they cause less traffic and wreak less havoc in the city.
Right. Because it literally did take people an hour and 20 minutes to get from the Mark to
10 blocks
to the steps of Mecca. Because there was video of Haley leaving at 7:20 and her and Kendall did not walk until 8:40. It's 10 blocks.
It's 10 blocks. And it was chaos in the city last night and it was raining.
Crazy. Next up, who do you want to go?
Ayo Edebiri.
Okay.
It's pretty. It doesn't do anything for me.
Agreed.
I don't know you. Oh, Anna Wintour, like constantly giving us nothing though. Like love that for her.
Yeah, but never like being an embarrassment. And she is wearing Louis Vuitton, I believe. And I love this color, so I'm gonna love it.
Now, next up, I would like to talk about Law Roach, specifically Law Roach going blonde.
Yeah, that was a shock.
It was shocking. He looks so different. I think his hair is very much like he usually has braids, and they're like so. I just associate him with them so much. I was so. Like, I did a double take. I kind of like it. It's giving Ken.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who it was at first.
Same.
Next, Tyla, always a slay. I love this. I actually haven't seen this yet. I saw her leaving the Mark, but I haven't seen it on the carpet. This is perfection.
Agreed. The pinstripes, super on theme.
Oversized coat. I think she's carrying a little bifocal.
She slays.
Slay.
Dapper Dan, I think, was somebody who like is actually one of the inspirations for the actual theme. So everybody was really looking forward. And this is classic Dapper Dan.
Yeah. The night was made for him.
Kylie.
So here's the thing. Whatever Kylie wears, even if it was seriously like a garbage bag, I'd say like, oh my God, garbage bags are in now. I have to get one. Not that this is a garbage bag, but it's not her most exciting Met look. But the more I look at it, like and process it, the more I like it. I saw a lot of pictures that she posted. She looks so comfortable and like just sexy and like
she did look comfortable
in her own skin. Like she's just like so confident that anything she wears, I will love because she makes me love it. So I wound up loving this, but I will say if someone else wore it, I might not say the same.
If I'm looking at the dress is ugly. Like, sorry. I love her. She's a queen. Yeah, she's comfortable, whatever. It's an ugly dress.
But altogether, the package.
I mean, the face card is unbeatable. Like, her glam is insane.
The hair, the poses.
The dress is a no for me. I feel like it was really a flop night for the Kardashians. I hated Kim's outfit. Like, Kim needs to do something different. We get it. You've got a thin waist and a big ass. Like, every dress is like, how can I show off my little waist and my big ass? Like, and my tits. Like, I'm so over it. Surprise us. Do something different. Like,
well, that's when she did that Balenciaga, like, covered face, remember?
Okay, but okay, that's you doing something different, covering your whole fucking face. Like, I'm so over, like, she's the most fashionable woman in the world, right? Like, she's the most influential. And it's so repetitive.
Yeah. Also, I feel like she intentionally, like, she makes every dress like unmovable. Like, there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to walk in this dress. Like, it's a dress. It's an off the shoulder dress. Like, they tailor it to like where she can't breathe, I guess, to like make her look smaller. Yeah. But like, there's no reason why she can't walk down the street without being like.
And that's why she doesn't embody like the black dandyism, the coolness, the confidence, because she can't even move.
Yeah. And it's like this every single time. And like, she can't even like do a different pose. Like, she's stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, where was Chris?
Where was Chris? She would have crushed
Kourtney and
this
Khloe
theme.
are always like, 50-50 TBD, will they, won't they? But Chris is like just as guaranteed to show up as Kim.
Yeah. And maybe that's why they were all late, because like Chris wasn't there
To
telling them
wrangle.
to get a move on it.
Yeah, totally. She would never have allowed this to happen.
Yeah, I agree. This was like too little, too late.
Charlie XCX, like so, like I'm not, like meh.
Does nothing for me. I mean, aside from the woman herself, which you guys know how I feel. Yeah, like an outfit like this does nothing for me.
Like, why bother?
Yeah, and I'm not going to say like it's bad, because it's like...
It's not ugly.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's not exciting to me.
Chapel Roan, it's also not working for me. Like, yes, she's in theme. It's a suit, yada, yada. It's like lots of different textures and colors. Like, it's very much on theme.
I guess.
know.
I didn't see anyone else wearing something like this, though. She looks like David
I think
Bowie.
patchwork. Yeah. Patchwork is very much like a symbol of dandyism.
Even if Kendall Jenner wore this, I wouldn't like it.
It looks like when you order a Party City disco, like you would say like a 70s look, and they just give you like a suit with like a bunch of colors on it.
Yeah. Not a favorite of mine.
Usher kind of did what men aren't supposed to do, and he just wore like a suit you would wear to someone's wedding. He also was the performer, which I thought was a great choice.
Yeah, but he also wore a couple accessories that put him in theme. I kind of love this for a man. For a straight
I don't.
man.
It's so generic.
I think it's handsome, and that will always win. You really don't have to be much more than that.
Handsomeness wins.
Handsomeness wins. Yeah.
Brina.
When Sabrina showed up, oh my God, I was scooped and gagged. I was so excited to see her because I love her, obviously. But like historically, she's not the best dressed at the Met Gala. So when she showed up in this with that hair and those legs and those shoes and the glam, like she had her people doing her makeup. Oh my gosh. Nature healed.
This is a Pharrell look. He knew what he was doing. Like a bunch of the people he dressed were not wearing pants, and I loved it. I think Sabrina's the perfect person to not put in pants.
She said, like, because I'm short, Pharrell was like, well, then you can't wear pants because you're short.
And it's really tailored like to her body perfectly. She looks amazing. I love.
No, she literally looks so amazing. And also what's so great about this outfit, it's like, it looks like one of her outfits from her show, but just like applied to this theme. So she looks like herself, but so in theme and so elegant. And like, honestly, she's one of my best dressed. Her glam was on point, and you could tell she knew she crushed it.
I would have loved to have seen her hair up.
Okay.
That's all.
I don't feel that way, but I respect it.
Okay. I'm going to slide down a little bit to Demi Moore,
Okay.
who was one of the most creative of the night. Like she's having such a good year. She can't miss.
Yeah.
And I thought this was such a unique way of doing the theme. I didn't see anybody else doing this. It could have been stupid, but it wasn't.
Wait, what did she do?
It's a tie.
Oh.
It's like a Windsor knot.
Oh, cool. I missed that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. That's
I
very
think
like
it's-
Katy Perry as a hamburger.
Yeah, but it's not stupid.
Yeah, no, it's not as stupid as that, but it's like very Moschino. Who wore Moschino last night?
And I
I
didn't
didn't see
see Jeremy Scott. Yeah.
Me neither.
Next up, Doechii, who was another Louis Vuitton swirly.
Wait,
and
also, we skipped over Monica Barbaro, who is the girl
On
from
purpose.
from
Yeah,
the
I
Bob
know.
Dylan movie, and she's friends with Kylie, so I'm a
so
fan.
she gets spoken about.
I loved her outfit, but no, she's getting
Agreed.
spoken about because I loved her outfit. I thought it was a perfect execution.
Agreed. She looks fabulous.
Perfect. Doechii, unbelievable. Love so much. One of my favorites.
This is with Teyana Taylor as perfect executions.
Head to toe perfection. When I saw her, I think the first time I saw her was in her interview, and I like just loved her from the waist up, and then they showed the shorts and the shoes and the socks, and I just love it so much.
There was, I think, a lot of pressure on her to like be best dressed because she's so in the moment right now and she's so of the culture. And her partnering up with Pharrell, like perfection and like I don't have one single note.
No, me neither. I loved it.
Cardi B was someone who also missed the
Oh, I didn't even know she went. I haven't seen this yet.
right. She missed the carpet. I did wonder if people knew what color the carpet was going to be. It was blue this year. It was also like a pattern. So I think some people's outfits just looked better or worse on the backdrop of the carpet with like the flowers and everything. So she's getting lost in the flowers for me.
Yeah. I would need to see more pictures. I don't immediately love it.
No, it's on theme, but it's, in my opinion, not beautiful.
I agree.
Keke Palmer.
Oh, she's so great. Yeah, this is like a perfect execution. Yep. She was wearing pants and a dress, and it all really works together. And she could do no wrong.
I think it was a huge miss to not have her in some capacity doing interviews.
Yeah, the interview she gave was so great.
Yeah, and she's just like perfect at it. Oh, if you scroll down, Anna Sawai, that is who wore like a similar thing to Zendaya.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I just want to say it's not similar.
No, it's not. But it's good. But I love Zendaya's more.
I love Zendaya's more too.
Yeah.
Okay, now if we could scroll to photo 46, I really need to talk about Heidi Klum.
Okay.
So Heidi Klum is on my list for worst dressed. She's also on my list of people I was shocked to see in attendance. And this is kind of what I was saying. And I have nothing against Heidi Klum. She's had an amazing career. And I actually have met her. She's lovely. But when I think of the Met Gala, I think of people who are having like a moment right now. The Met Gala is always a moment in time. Like you'll hear like, oh my God, Rebecca Black went to the Met Gala. Like it doesn't make sense. But at the time, it's supposed to be.
She didn't go to the Met Gala.
No, you know what I mean.
Jessica Simpson.
It's supposed to be like reflective of what's going on that year. So either you have people who are like super, like maybe you never even hear from them again, but like that was their year.
James
Like
Charles.
we were just. Lil Nas X went to the Met Gala 2 years in a row, and now it's like you wouldn't be invited. So it's supposed to reflect like the culture of the moment, like the zeitgeist, but it's also for people who are, eternally influential in art and in fashion.
Yeah, models.
It's very upper echelon.
Models.
And I was just shocked to see Heidi Klum there. And so the fact that she got an invitation, I think, was something she was probably grateful for. To show up in this dress is actually disrespectful. She's not my worst dress because someone else is, but she's my second worst dress. It is so ugly. Yeah, it is so boring. It is not in theme. It is not well tailored. The glam does nothing. The jewelry does nothing. Like sometimes like someone shows up at an event and like the Met Gala and like they shouldn't have been there, but you know what? They slayed. So you know what? We'll allow it.
Yeah.
She did not slay.
Or you might not even notice that they shouldn't have been there because they just fit
blended
right
in perfectly. Yeah, right. No, she was not blending whatsoever. This is horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Horrible. It's giving seriously like prom.
Not even.
Not even. It's not nice enough for prom.
No, it's not. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Doja Cat?
Dojers. Cute.
I loved this. Yeah. Totally on theme. Like quirky and different. Like it's not like aesthetically, classically beautiful. It's like a little out there, but I love it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Sophia Richie.
I thought she looked beautiful. I didn't know she was going. I didn't see her on the stream. Did she showed up late?
No, she was perfectly on time.
She was on the stream?
She was on the stream.
I mean, I guess I did miss a little bit of the stream. I had to skip some stuff.
I don't know where she's going. I love the look. I don't know where she's going. It's not in theme.
She toggles between being a celebrity invited to the Met Gala and being like a rich lady just invited to the Met Gala to support
I'm sure
the
she
arts.
like purchases art. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and all those people who go who are like actually the foundation members, like they just wear a beautiful dress. Maybe it has a bow on it to celebrate a bow tie.
They just wear like a black tie.
A nod to the theme, but they're just wearing like a black tie gown that they might have gotten off the rack. So she's a little bit in both worlds. And I think
Jackie, she's a full-blown celebrity. Like, please, she has to be in theme.
No, but she's just like showing up as a rich lady now. And I think first of all, you're not going to catch me saying a bad word about her, but I actually have seen her wear some dresses where I'm like, it doesn't excite me and I don't love it. I actually love this. And I think the bow ties are a nod to the dandyism. I think she looks beautiful. I think she's also like a very famous bride. So wearing a bridal
That's
look.
what I was thinking.
Wearing a bridal look like is congruous for her.
Smart.
And we haven't seen this much of her since she has become a mom. And I think all in all, like, seriously, no notes. And I know that other people might say it's boring, it's not in theme. No notes from me.
No, I don't think it's boring. It's not in theme, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I agree. It's very bridal.
It's tailored and it's bow tied. 2 themes. 2 out of 12.
It's a stretch.
2 out of... Wait, and there's 2 bows. 3.
Yeah, one on
the bum, one on the back.
Nicole Scherzinger is like the perfect example of how to do this theme.
Well, I thought this was Kim when I was watching her on the stream. I was like, it looks like Kim. Is it Kim?
I wish.
And if Kim had worn this, that would have been a lot more exciting. And she does look great.
And Nicole Scherzinger is the perfect example of like, maybe in years past, you would have been like, Nicole Scherzinger's at the Met Gala. But like this year, she's on Broadway. She's the toast of the town. She just was nominated for a Tony. Like she's the perfect person to have been invited. But like otherwise, like I felt like the guest list was not. And first of all, where the fuck were the influencers? Not one. Except, and I don't know where he is on this list, Khaby Lame.
I thought he looked amazing.
Who was on my list, I haven't decided yet, was on my list for Best Dressed.
For the men? Or
overall.
Oh, wow. No, I thought he looked so great.
Lists.
I didn't realize it was Khaby Lame, who I read about last week.
He's technically a TikToker,
I'm so glad that I
although
did.
he looked so handsome. But besides him, like there was not one person representing the internet. Emma Chamberlain no longer counts.
I think James Charles ruined it for everyone.
No, I'm sorry. Ever since James Charles was many years ago, and that was because YouTube was a huge sponsor. So it wasn't just James Charles. Nikki Tutorials was there. Jackie Aina was there. Like it was a big night for the influencers. But ever since then, like there are a few handpicked. Addison, Charlie and Dixie. There are a few people who get like handpicked from the gutters of the internet. And I like it. I like that they do that. Not a ton, but like
so were you
2 or 3.
looking for new faces or like the usual influencers who go?
I was looking for who's reflective of 2025. I was looking for Alex Earl.
So new faces. Because also like, yeah, where were Addison and Charles? But where were the new influencers who would be going? I do think Nara and Lucky Blue should have gone.
Should have been there 1,000%.
He's also a model. He's a fashion girly.
And she is like she does a bunch of work with Tory Burch. I'm surprised Tory Burch didn't dress her.
Fendi, she just did a Fendi campaign.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey.
I think she looks lovely.
Sweet and parchy.
I've been enjoying her recently.
Yeah, no, she looks good.
Yeah, I like that.
You did good. Oh, Sydney Sweeney.
So Sydney Sweeney to me is a perfect example of someone who like didn't like, you know, break mind blowing, but like looks really beautiful. There's a nod to the theme and she's just like having a nice night and go on.
What is the nod to the theme?
She mentioned it in her interview. I can't remember.
Okay.
Maybe sparkles. Okay. Like maybe sparkles are one of the 10 poles.
The
flower brooch on the chest.
I think that Sydney Sweeney's red carpet looks like the bar is so low for her because she consistently lets us down. Like
Agreed.
she does not have good red carpet style. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, she looks really pretty. But then the more I analyze it, I'm like this is not a good look. It's not really in theme at all. It's very mature. Like this is the type of dress an older woman wears to sort of cover her arms. Like it's matronly and it's not good. But for Sydney Sweeney, it is.
It's like so neutral and like totally fine. That's how I felt.
I don't like it.
I felt like she's like the perfect example of like the theme done wrong this year, which is actually not bad at all.
Correct.
Next. Oh, Miranda Kerr. I hadn't seen her. I like Miranda Kerr's outfit. You can see that?
Yeah, I follow her on TikTok, so I had seen it.
I like that a lot. It's like a deconstructed tuxedo.
I'm scrolling just a bit because
there's a lot of
Taraji P. Henson. This is actually the first time I'm seeing her.
I actually just saw her recently for the first time too. Yeah.
I feel like it's like a little much of everything. She's got the hat, she's got the cane, she's got the suit, she's got the bow. It's just like, I kind of need her to take one thing off.
Yeah, it's like a little, I know it's a costume gala, but like it's a little too costume Party City, like not fashion-y as much. Like it's
What do you think?
Continue.
Sorry, continue.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, agreed. It's costumey, but even though it's a costume gala, like you still can't look costumey.
Taylor was like is doing all the same things here, but it didn't look like costumey. I wouldn't have said that.
The outfit is wearing Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah, but even if someone else had worn it, like it's a little. There's just too much of it. I don't know what the difference is, but there's a difference.
What did you think about Priyanka and Nick Jonas?
I was happy to see them because, like,
me too.
I felt like they were exciting, and we didn't get that many exciting couples this year. Like, some of the people who always come with their spouse, even like Hailey Bieber, like there was no Justin Bieber. We didn't get a lot of couples. We didn't get new couples. We obviously didn't get Alex and Braxton. We didn't get Taylor and Travis. We didn't get Kylie and Timothée. So like to see these two who like come from different worlds and are in a relationship, like was actually very exciting.
They just didn't look like a couple. Like their outfits weren't cohesive. They didn't like even the shades of white are so mismatched.
And you know what? Like if I block him out and just look at her, I actually
looks
love
amazing.
her outfit.
Agreed. She looks amazing.
And if I block her out, I like his outfit.
Yeah, they just don't look like they go together.
Yes, she does look really amazing. And I was glad to see a couple. We didn't get a lot of couples. We usually get more.
No, you're right. You're right. We didn't get a lot of couples.
And where were Brooklyn and Nicola? Like, seriously, I'm so mad at them for whatever they're doing with their lives right
you're
now.
Right. Where were Brooklyn and Nicola?
I don't know. But I was noticing on the carpet, they're a mainstay. They always look amazing together.
Yeah, you're right. Can you scroll down to photo 88? I think we need to talk about Janelle Monáe, who I think every year at the Met Gala
crushes
is someone we need to wait and see. And given the theme, and that's I feel like her genuine style and aesthetic already.
Yeah.
She crushed.
Yeah, she's a shoo-in for this theme. And then also this jacket, this two-dimensional jacket was removable. And then she had another outfit on under that was also perfect. Nailed it.
Perfect.
But the bar is actually really high for as much as you think she could do this in her sleep. That person you have a higher expectations for.
Agreed. 94, Quinta Brunson.
Quinta. Oh.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's reminding me of that other person who I hadn't Tyla, who I hadn't seen yet. It's similar, but I like that better.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
Shocked to see Ray J. Jean Paul. He is also on my list. In case you're wondering,
his last name is Page, but I know to you it'll always be Paul.
Oh my God, I literally didn't even know that. If you were wondering, I actually did write a list. And I wrote his last name was Paul on my list. This is my list of people I was shocked to see in attendance that I didn't feel were worthy of invites this year. Ray J. Jean Page, Heidi Klum, Ashley Graham, Lizzo. Mm-hmm. That's my list.
No protest from me.
He looks nice. He's handsome. What the hell is he doing there? Is he still a working actor?
I don't know how things are going for him.
Okay. I think that says it all.
Right. Let's go to 98, Amelia Gray.
Let's go to 98.
Gabrielle.
I think...
So okay.
If it wasn't a Black Dandy theme, I would assume she was paying homage to Grey Gardens.
And Madonna.
She looks nuts. I'm sorry.
I just want to say, when she walked out and I watched her on the stream and she has all the confidence in the world, boom, boom, hitting the poses, there wasn't a close-up on the details of the outfit. I was like, oh, I'm interested by this. Gabrielle looks amazing. And now that I've seen photos of it and I see the bloomers and everything together, that I see the details of it, I don't like it as much as I did when she was in motion.
It's bad. I'm sorry. That's a nice roundabout way of you saying it is bad.
It is, but for some reason, it's bad, but a bit awe-inspiring.
It's bad.
It's not bad like Heidi Klum bad.
Right. Because at least she tried.
Yeah, and she was working it. Took me a while to realize it was ugly,
I'm scrolling far down because there's a bunch of people here I don't know or I don't feel are worth discussing.
I also want to say I saw Rachel Brosnahan. She's 99. She was right after Amelia. Did you see her purple dress and the purple? And I had the thought I would love to see Kim in something like that. I
would love to see Kim in literally anything else.
Because this is a beautiful purple dress.
I scrolled down quite significantly to 123 because we do need to talk about Laura Harrier. Everyone's talking about her.
Oh yeah, always best dressed.
Always best dressed. I seriously don't know what she's famous for because I know her just for slaying red carpets. But how does she get invited to the red carpets? Is she an actress?
She is an actress. Yeah, it wasn't she in that show that we liked.
I just feel like she's more famous for her style.
Yes, definitely. She's a fashion girly.
She slays. I love what she wore.
You know who also wasn't there that has been invited the past few years, and I was wondering if they were going to be there, but I think their invites have run out? The Riverdale kids.
I literally knew you were going to say that. I saw a video of celebrities who have been banned from the Met Gala, and it's all speculatory, but it's widely believed that Lily Reinhart is not allowed back because, she went and then she
trashed
it and Kim and how everybody's too skinny. She made it about her body image issues.
Oh, I forgot about that, but I'm thinking Cami Mendes.
Yeah,
Jughead.
But Cami Mendes has been invited for the last couple of years, not as a Riverdale kid. She's an Armani ambassador. She's actually very fashion-y. But yes, the others, Cole Sprouse, their time has run out. Sorry,
and
it's over.
Where's Dylan and Barbara?
Where is Dylan and Barbara?
That's what's just so exciting, and we didn't get
You're
stuff
right.
like that. You think Cami Mendez's time has run out? Was that what you just said?
No, the Riverdale crew. Like,
oh, yeah.
if they haven't done... Cami got an extension. I bet Cami was invited this year. Like, she got an extension because she's very in the fashion space.
Okay. Lizzo.
Meh. Like, really not inspiring.
Yeah.
But not bad, not ugly, not in theme.
Yeah. I don't know what word to use for, like, someone like that where it's like, I don't love.
It's fine.
I don't hate. Yeah, fine. Neutral.
Yeah. Neutral.
Oh,
my God, there were
Jalen
so many
Hurts
people there.
and his new wife. They look
Cute.
so great, and they look like happy and excited to be there. You know, so many people are so jaded. They've been a million
it's
times.
True. It's really true.
You know who was also a first timer who earned his spot?
Who?
Shabuzi.
Oh, yeah. Well, he hasn't come up on our list yet, but he was someone I wanted to talk about because he's also another person where I would have looked to him for this particular theme. He's a very, very well-dressed man outside of like just wearing a suit. You know, he always adds color and fun. And I thought his outfit was kind of a departure from what his usual style is, but I really liked it.
I really liked it too, and I was very excited that he was there. I hope he fell in love with someone. I hope it was Sabrina.
Okay, I scrolled down a lot. Your favorites at number 147, Adrian Brody and Georgina Chapman.
So they are like wealthy people who get invited to the gala at this point, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, she's also like a designer, so she doesn't have to like do the most.
Yeah, she looks great, but she's just wearing like a beautiful gown. And he looks complimentary to her.
Scroll down to Patrick Schwarzenegger. He's on my list for worst dressed.
I know he is.
I'm sorry. What the hell is this?
I know. I feel like, do you feel like maybe he got like bamboozled by a designer and like couldn't say anything?
So he's obviously not new to fame or Hollywood, but he's new to this level, right? And at some point, like you are just a muse, a model, a chair for a designer to fill, and you don't have notes. It's not a collaborative process. And I think as a man also who probably doesn't have really strong feelings about fashion, it's hard to speak up. So he just wears what comes in the garment bag. And this is fucking ugly.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like also he's probably used to just dressing like stereotypical hetero male. And so like he just put on whatever they sent and he didn't even know if it was bad or not. He's like, I'm just going to the Met Gala and this is what I'm wearing. Like,
yeah,
take it or leave it.
Someone who's not popping up for me yet, but I do want to talk about is Mindy Kaling. I thought she looked amazing. She looked amazing. Flawless execution. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Okay.
Another eligible worst dress is number 157, BB Rexa.
I hadn't seen her yet. Did you see her on the stream?
No, not on the stream. I saw pictures of it this morning.
This is quite terrible, yeah.
And I might need to add her to my list of people I'm shocked were invited.
Yeah. Yeah. It's no rhyme or reason.
I'm scrolling.
Oh, Victoria was there. You know, she has such a hard time being so beautiful.
Right.
That's Leo's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Leo was not there. And her look was like you saw it was like the jacket and then turned into the dress.
Doing a big reveal and just to put on a black dress with a black jacket. Like these reveals, people were looking so stupid.
The reveals were stupid. It's stupider on a man.
Yes.
And the fact that her jacket like stayed with her dress, it wasn't like a discard. That was like when Kylie wore that for Karl Lagerfeld. It was like her dress was a jacket and then it turned into her train. I liked it. And Victoria is beautiful. So
there are a lot of people remaining whom like are famous and whatever, but their outfits like don't need to be discussed. Diana Ross, I loved. Like it was this big show-stopping carpet moment. She's allowed. It's not stupid when Diana Ross does it.
No, and I think she was very on theme. She like is the theme, and
correct.
She was great, so she deserved that moment.
Miley, like seriously, and when she was asked about her outfit and like when that classic question from Lala, like when you heard about the theme, what were you most excited about? And she was like, I was excited to see everybody else interpret it because she didn't interpret it like in any way.
In a little bit, I mean, she looks good. She's not so off.
She doesn't look bad, but she is off. Like, I don't even know where she's going.
But also, if you want to say the theme, if she's not in theme or this or that, like, you also have to talk about whoever dressed her, like the designer or the stylist. Mm-hmm. And it's a collaborative thing. So I hate to, like, put it all on one person and be like, you've done fucked up. Like, who dressed Heidi Klum? Like, we should definitely be dragging them as well.
Shame.
Yeah.
Now, I think the perfect place to end, I need you to pick up, because I finally made it to my worst dress. I need you to scroll down to number 193.
Okay, wait, give me a minute before you tell everyone who it is.
Keep scrolling, you guys. It is so important that we discuss the one.
Wait. No, I'm not there. One, and if you're like scrolling with us, then you also need to get there. Okay, I'm almost there.
I literally was going until I found it.
Suspense is killing me. 190.
Gayle King? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
This is such a bad... First of all, the dress does not fit her. It is hanging off of her neck. So it's automatically out of theme because it's not tailored.
But it is of suit-like inspiration.
It is so ugly. It is so ill-fitting.
But we need to know who made it. Like, you definitely need to put the onus on the designer, too.
And I think, like, I expect a lot from Gayle King, and she kind of got away with murder after Blue Origins. Like, she owes Katy Perry her life, and she really needed to be a little bit more under the radar. She got
away with the murder of Katy Perry.
Yeah. And she needed to be a little bit more under the radar because now we're, like, remembering again. And she is the perfect person to be invited to this affair, right? She's a New York icon, CBS This Morning. She's so famous, so well respected, important figure in Black culture. And this is what you wear? Worst dressed. That is my official decree. Heidi Klum was almost there, but I'm sorry. Like, Heidi Klum's dress was just like boring, bland, and a little ugly. This dress was crazy.
Yeah. It can't really be worst dress. It's just like a strapless black dress.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you want to do best and worst?
Well, I just did worst. If you'd like to do your worst.
My worst has been...
I'm cracking up.
I just have to be consistent year after year.
By the way, I will not protest. I love that.
And by the way, I'm not complaining at all. Like, I'm actually, thank you, Anna. But where was he this year? Isn't he on Broadway right now?
No, he's actually like very low key right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we were blessed.
Big time. So your worst is
Ben Platt.
My best. We didn't talk about her. Honorable mention, because I have a top 3. Honorable mention to Joey King. She looked fab.
She did look fab.
She's not my best dress, but she was up there.
I have a top
I know it's
4.
so crazy. I had a top 3. I think it's so crazy, but I think my best dress is going to be Kabi Lame. Maybe because I really wasn't expecting it, and it was so different. Like, everybody, like, that's what we were saying with like Quinta Brunson. Like, at some point, the looks started to get lumped together because everybody sort of looked the same. I didn't see anybody doing what Kabi was doing. If you didn't see, he had like all these different stopwatches, and like what are they called? Like, back in the day, you used to like pull out like your clock.
Pocket watch?
Yeah, pocket watch. Thank you. And they were like, it was just really different and cool.
Watches.
Thank you.
Because he's running a marathon.
Please stop. I can't breathe. It was so different, and he represented the internet. And you know what? I think I'm going to give it to him.
I love that for you. Let me tell you my top 4, and then maybe we can cobble together a 1.
Narrow it down.
Zendaya, of course.
Yeah, she was there for me too.
Jenny from BLACKPINK, she was wearing Chanel, and I thought she looked incredible. I'm surprised
Agreed.
More people weren't dressed in the same way that she was, because she like was a total textbook interpretation of the theme. Oh my God, she looked so beautiful. We didn't even talk about her.
Doechii. And Briner.
Those are my top 4.
I approve for any of them if you want.
I'm going to leave it at that.
We're all winners here.
Are you ready for our next story, which is actually going to be some more Met adjacent news?
If it's our Met adjacent news, that's brought to you by Taylor Farm Salad.
Ugh, Claudia, don't make me so hungry. A Taylor Farm salad sounds so
I'm really
freaking
hungry
good right now.
So you know that feeling when you get a salad? Like, what does it make you feel? It makes you feel like, hey, look at me. I'm eating a salad.
Pargy-liciousness.
Right. They will study my body long after I'm gone. Well, with Taylor Farms and the chopped salad kits, it's really easy to get your salad together. They come in so many flavors like sweet kale, Caesar, avocado ranch, Mediterranean crunch.
That's my favorite, Mediterranean crunch, with a little meatball on top.
They're super fresh, crisp, and delicious. And the whole family loves them. So I know you guys are thinking like bagged salads, girl. Like, it's not what you think. These ain't your grandma's bagged salad.
Bag salad. Yummy.
They are fresh. They are pre-washed, pre-chopped. And their recipes, like the salads that they end up with, are so different. Like, they have the usuals, the Caesar, but they come up with amazing flavors with amazing ingredients. It's really such a great way to get a good meal on the go or to like, you know, not have to make the salad for a dinner party.
Right, supplement the dinner. Like when I'm having taco night, I'm getting Mexican street corn salad, and we can have taco salad for those of us watching our weight.
Tostada.
For the tostadas out there.
So there's literally no reason why you shouldn't pick up a Taylor Farms chopped salad kit. Like whenever you go grocery shopping next, grab a Taylor Farms chopped salad kits and get your salad together. Today's episode is also brought to you by Rakuten. Rakuten is the smartest way to save money when you shop because you earn cash back at over 3,500 stores. We're talking fashion, beauty, electronics, home essentials, travel, dining, concert tickets, and more. Your favorite stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and Rakuten then passes on a part of that payment to its members as cash back. So like, I know what you're thinking. Like you have to shop at like random places to get cash back. No, it's places you're already shopping. Macy's, Adidas, Nike, Bloomingdale's, YSL Beauty, Sephora, Tarte Cosmetics, Petco, UGG, Neiman Marcus, Saks, like places you're probably already shopping. Cashback is then deposited directly into your PayPal account, or Rakuten can send you a check. You can even maximize your savings by stacking cash back on top of other deals like store sales and coupons. You're already shopping at your favorite stores, so why not save while you're doing it? It's truly a no-brainer. To join Rakuten is a free membership. It's super easy to sign up. So get the Rakuten app now. Join the 17 million members who are already saving. Cashback rates change daily. See Rakuten.com for details. Rakuten is spelled Rakuten. Your cash back will really add up. And I feel like, at least for me, May is everyone in my family's birthday. Like I have so much shopping to do. And then we go into June, July, which is 3 more birthdays. Like one of them being mine. Don't forget to get me a present. And feel free to get cash back when shopping at Bloomingdale's for a gift for charity. Or maybe, Jax, perhaps you'd like to get me a Fabby purse from Neiman Marcus. You can get cash back with Rakuten. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
I don't know. I'm not very financially mindful. I don't know.
Yes, you are, because you're a Rakuten member.
It's true. Easiest way to become financially mindful.
Today's episode is also brought to you by BetterHelp. So mental health awareness is growing. There's still progress to be made. 26% of Americans who participated in a recent survey say that they've avoided seeking mental health support due to fear of judgment. So when people hesitate to get help, it doesn't just affect them, it impacts their families, their workplaces, and the entire community. And this Mental Health Awareness Month, let's encourage everyone to take care of their well-being and break the stigma. The world is better when people are happy and healthy. And BetterHelp has over 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist from their diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties. BetterHelp is fully online. It makes therapy affordable and convenient, and it serves over 5 million people worldwide. You can easily switch therapists at any time for no extra cost. BetterHelp is done entirely online, so that means once you find a therapist that you match with, you can communicate with them via video chat, phone call, text, like seriously, whatever method you want. Also, if you get matched with someone and it's just not a vibe, like therapy is so personal, it's really not a big deal. In person, if you have to switch therapists, it's so awkward and like so much paperwork. BetterHelp makes it so easy and they don't charge you. We're all better with help. Oh, I like that. We're all better with help. Visit betterhelp.com/toast to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/toast, betterhelp.com/TOAST.
Thank you, TURT.
You're welcome.
Our next story is just some Met Gala, I guess, backlash. I do think people were worried about, getting canceled by their interpretation.
Of course,
theme.
It's a slippery slope to cultural appropriation.
It is, and I do think, for the most part, everyone was safe.
Me too.
However, BLACKPINK's Lisa is getting backlash now because it looks as though she has Rosa Parks on her underwear, and it's being called Rosa Parks underwear. The internet is going crazy over Lisa's panties. Also, we forgot to talk about how Lisa was there from BLACKPINK and White Lotus, and 3 out of the 4 BLACKPINK ladies
Rosé, Jenny, and Lisa.
And it's like, who is even the 4th? She's not doing a solo career, but BLACKPINK is going on tour.
I saw. I like that Jenny song. Sort of like Jenny. Do you know that one? Like Jenny?
Yeah, like Jenny. Like
yeah.
Jenny.
I need to make a song like Turdy. Like I love that whole. I want my nails done like Turdy.
Yeah, no, they're so cute. They all looked amazing last night, and I was glad for them because they all had each other inside. I don't think they know that many people, except Lisa's White Lotus co-stars were there. Patrick and Walton and Amy Lou.
Lisa's probably like the leader of the BLACKPINK group, just being like, oh, this is my friend Amy and Patrick.
Yeah. But the internet's going crazy over her panties because it looks like Rosa's face is stitched into the garment. So
no, it's literally on her clitoris. Like it's right there.
There's a bunch of faces on the undies of Lisa. So she's
on
wearing
the whole outfit, by the way, also on her bustier.
She's wearing undies and tights, Louis Vuitton tights. And according to Vogue UK, her look features embroidered portraits by Black artist Henry Taylor, transforming fashion into a tribute to Black art and culture. So this was a collaboration.
She was also dressed by Pharrell,
with
right?
Louis Vuitton and Henry Taylor.
Now, obviously, the concept of having Rosa Parks on your labia is fucking crazy. And if it were any other circumstance, I might rip this person to filth. But one, like, this was obviously very well thought out, right? Like, Pharrell is deeply involved in the Met Gala, and like, it was approved by him, so therefore it's approved by me. Mm-hmm. Two, she seems like the type of person, she's getting dressed like she maybe doesn't have like notes. Like, she's just wearing, especially Rosa Parks is like an American icon. She's not from America. So like, she's just following Pharrell and the designer's leads, and she's not going to be like, is it weird that we have this lady on my vagina? She just is doing what she's told.
Yeah.
And if Pharrell isn't like mad about it, I don't know. I'm not mad about it.
No, I'm not mad about it either. It does look like it's not a pair of underwear, but it is a leotard that, because if it's on the top and it's on the bottom and she's wearing a jacket, then she's not wearing Rosa Parks underwear. And there also seems to be other people, but I just want to say, like, the idea that she's being called out for Rosa Parks underwear is really funny, but I don't think she did anything wrong. I think she's wearing what she was told to wear, and that nobody else had an issue with it, and they actually found it to be really beautiful. I think overall she looks really great. But yeah, if you want to zoom in on her crotch and see Rosa Parks' face,
crazy.
It's a crazy thing. But overall, when you take a step back, that's not what was happening.
No, and if you look at the embroidery all over the outfit, it's actually really beautiful. Like these faces embroidered into lace. I've never seen that before. So I'm gonna say that, like, I think this is okay.
I think it's okay too. I think it's like just like funny and unfortunate the way people are zooming in on her tushy and like pointing Rosa Parks,
because it's also all over.
But there's also other people. It's not just Rosa. Yeah.
She's obviously the most recognizable fotch.
Right. So just funny, and I hope that
I hope she's not really getting canceled. Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Next story, some news that came out last night. I don't know if it has anything to do with the Met Gala, but Kim Kardashian has now hired a new stylist.
Yes. Every couple of years, she parts with her stylist. It's like always a big deal. Remember Monica Rose?
Was Monica her stylist?
Was like actually the family stylist, and that was bigger news because there was like drama. They like made it seem like Monica was stealing from them, and we never got like closure on that. That's like one of my Roman empires. But Danny, her stylist, who's like on the show all the time, and they like are always tagging each other on Instagram. I guess Danny's out. New guy in.
Danny's been with her for a while though, because I think Danny used to work with Kanye, and then started working with Kim while they were married, and then just like stayed with Kim. And so that's why the looks have always been pretty consistent since even she was like dressed by Kanye and then by Danny. They both work with like Balenciaga and Yeezy and everything. So it's that whole vibe. But I guess Kim's officially over it, which I'm very grateful for, because it's time for something new. We've been saying like every time she wears something, it's
so tired.
Especially when it's Balenciaga and it's ugly, you know? Like if you want to wear something ugly that's Chanel, okay, I'm open.
Right, I'm not like so against.
But ugly and Balenciaga, what's the point?
It's just so crazy because it's like Kim and her style. Kim style. And Kim has not had good style. Like, I don't care who is behind it. Even with Kanye, like she has not had good style for a while. And I feel like there was the sweatpants era. And yes, it was influential and people loved it. But like, I don't know. I'm like, why is she the style maven? I don't feel like I've seen anything that she's worn in seriously 5 years and been like, oh, I need that.
Yeah, maybe she's waking up to that
beautiful
as well. I wonder what the new style will be.
I mean, it's just so unoriginal, like the whole body thing. Like, not to be such a grandma, maybe it's just because I'm jealous because I've never been fatter, but like, I'm just so over it. Like, tight waist, body con, tits out for the boys. It's like, sure, but like, why don't you try a muumuu? Like something.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the new style will be. I hope that it's, I feel like she's still going to be avant-garde and not like something that's like, oh, that's just simple and beautiful. But I think it's time for a change. Change is good.
1,000%.
But I like Danny. I hope she goes on to style other people, because I think there are other people who would like work really well in that vibe. But just like it's time for Kim to move on. And Kim has hired Rihanna's stylist.
And they had worked together on this like cover photo shoot for a magazine I'd never heard of and a cover I never saw. And I guess they really hit it off, and she really like loved the work that was done. So that was the beginning of their beautiful new friendship.
So I wonder who was the stylist on Met Gala. Just curious. Because also she had an after party look that was like a short version of what she wore. Like it was the same.
Yeah. Hailey Bieber's after party look was really sweet too.
I liked it. Imagine if she showed up on the red carpet. Like that is so out of theme, but she would look amazing.
Yeah, and then she also had another dress in between that she should have worn to the Met Gala. It was like, it had like a collared shirt, like a part of it. It was just like a little bit more on theme, and it was like the same level of blazer as the other one.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be getting a lot of after party stuff like tomorrow as the parties are probably winding down just now. And our next story, if you were wondering where Timothée Chalamet was at the Met Gala.
I was.
The Knicks game.
Oh, yeah, I watched it.
Timothée
I had
Chalamet.
such a busy night, like between Met Gala. I had to watch the Met Gala on the computer on my lap while the Knicks game was on
and
the
the
TV.
Brunson boys.
Ben was watching in the other room, and I wanted to be together. I'm like, all right, I'll be a martyr. I'll watch the Met Gala. It was like the end. I was getting so bored on the live stream. It like never fucking ended.
Same, especially when I realized I wasn't even going to see my faves.
Right.
But Timothée had a pretty good reason to let Kylie fly solo at the Met Gala. His team was playing an important playoff game, and he had to watch.
And they actually won, so he missed for something.
Yeah,
you know, like
the
if they had
actor,
lost.
who's a big Knicks fan, was nowhere to be found at the Met Gala. Instead, he was tuning in to watch the Knicks play the Celtics in Game 1 of their series.
Oh, he was just watching? He didn't even go to Boston?
Yeah, he posted on his story like a picture of which is actually really crazy. And then he said, "Shitting myself. This game is insane." He sounds like Ben. And
Jackie,
then he
it was insane.
Then he said, "Shaking. What a win."
Literally, Ben.
He
like
needs to join Brunson Boys.
He does. They were being so dramatic. And I know I told you I would keep you updated on what's going on with Jordan Wood's boyfriend. Jackie, nobody on the planet played worse sports than her boyfriend last night. And he like wouldn't just, sometimes it's not your night, you know? And you have to acknowledge that and just like pass the ball to OG because it was OG's night, you know? And he just like kept trying to make fetch happen and making it worse. And they would like take him out and put him back in. And like, he just needed to be a support. Like he's been the star for like a couple of games. So he was getting used to that sort of treatment. But listen, it's not your night and you have to pass it to Brunson. Ben wanted to kill Jordan Woods' boyfriend last night. Like he was so bad, like really, really bad. Ultimately, the team pulled it off. It was a crazy game. Like the Knicks are so the underdog in this series. I was actually really happy for Ben. Like he was you should have seen him. He was actually being so crazy.
That's really crazy. I wonder if Timothée partied with Kylie at the after parties because he was probably in a celebratory mood. They're both in New York.
Right. The game ended at like 9:30, 9:45.
And Timothée was definitely in New York, so they probably spent the night together. And then the next games 3 and 4 are Monday and Saturday at the Garden. Do you think Kylie and Timothée will go?
I think Timothée will go. Tim has been.
But they went to that courtside game. So
at the Lakers, he's not even a Laker fan. What the hell was that?
Because like they probably were looking
just
for
like a fun thing to do,
activity, and he probably likes basketball.
Yeah, I would love to see them. The first game at the Garden is on Saturday.
You should go courtside next to Kylie.
I actually told Ben. I said you should go to the game and like don't worry about me because Jackie's in town. Like I'm good.
Oh wait, I could go.
Oh, let's go together. Courtside. She's not. By the way, Ben keeps sending me links. He's like, we should go. And I'm like, I said, if you find like a pargy seat, I'm huge right now. I can't sit in a tiny little seat. Like I need a suite. I need something pargy. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He said, if you find, I'm like, you're like a finagler. If you find something pargy, I will go. He's sending me StubHub seats. He's like, these are, it's actually an amazing deal. $14,000 for a ticket. Like I can't with him.
No, we need someone to let us in their suite. I agree that you can't sit on a folding chair courtside.
Thank you.
But if someone will let us in their suite, and we also can't pay $14,000, you know.
I'm proud of you for saying that because I thought you were going to say that's a good deal. You should take it.
No, I'm not passionate about like sports. For Rascal Flatts, that's a good deal. You should take it.
You know what? We actually got a lot of mixed responses on the crib theory yesterday. I thought everyone was going to be on my side. Like, Jackie's crazy. No, they were like, you know what? Like, for your first baby, like, I'm getting the crib that I want. So it's not a perfect theory. It's not a perfect theory.
But I just think it goes to show, and it was a good exercise because, like, neither one of us is crazy. Like, it's not crazy that I would still buy the crib that
it's not.
That is the one that I want. But it's not crazy that you wouldn't.
Correct.
So it's a very much like agree to disagree, respectfully.
Yep. That's so us.
If anybody wants to let us into their suite Saturday and Monday night at the Garden, we will think about coming. Honestly,
I was going to say, honestly, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. Like I'm
not in the mood to like mingle unless you want to give me your suite. Like I'm sorry, I don't want to like talk to other people.
Okay. Or what if they invite us, but they like know we're not feeling chatty?
I love it.
Okay, so just think about it.
You would love it.
And you know what? I'm gonna call it on the stories. I think like doing all Met at Jason's story. That was 4 technically, but it's an hour 20. Like, do we even have time for Dear Toasters?
By the way, I decided long ago that Dear Toasters is getting pushed to tomorrow. I promise we will do it tomorrow.
Okay.
To the DTQ. I know you're going to say, like, again, you guys, I'm sitting in the chair for 90
20?
minutes.
Are you crazy?
I'm not okay. My back is killing me. Like, I have to move every hour.
Support women.
But I heard your cries. It will be done this week. We're not skipping it this week. It's just not getting done today. I'm sorry if you're looking for someone to blame. Her name's Anna Wintour.
100%.
And she works at Condé Nast. Go protest outside her office building.
Go.
Okay?
Protest
Go.
peacefully.
It was a great Met Gala, honestly. I feel like years past have definitely been disappointing. I think overall my biggest disappointment was like just the elk of people. Like, not only were so many missing from the red carpet, but I saw a bunch of losers.
Yeah, I agree. Star power wasn't. It kind of reminded me of that COVID one that took place in September, where it was like only the vaccinated or the people who were lying.
Or who had fake vaccination cards. That was like a blind item that was going around, like a list of celebrities who made fake. Because celebs are like notoriously anti-vax. They're very like non-tox. Like,
right.
And there was a rumor about a couple of, I'm not going to say who, a couple of celebrities who had fake vaccination cards.
Yeah.
I actually found my COVID vaccine card the other day because I'm sweeping. And
What'd you do with it? You have to put it in a time capsule.
I kept it, of course, even though like I don't need it.
That's
I'm like, this
so
is
not like the sweeper, but you can't, like, that's just like a piece of history.
No, it's so not like the
show
sweeper.
your kids one day.
It was killing me because like I should have thrown it out. But me and Ben's, like, they were brand new. You used to need them to get in places. Like, some people had them laminated. I'm surprised I didn't because I was going out so hard back then. Like, it was actually really crazy to see.
It. Like, maybe you'll go somewhere and they're like, where's your Vax card?
I don't think so.
You never know. I wouldn't throw it
No,
away.
you never know. It's true.
You worked
I have a
hard for
photo.
it.
I have a photo of it, too, which is, like, how I used to like, get into clubs and stuff, you know? Like, you would just, I wasn't bringing it. Yeah. So, DTQ, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. I don't even have time to do the wrap up, you guys. My back is broken.
I think that's so fair. We love you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.